All right. Good evening, my impatience. How are you doing? How are you doing, my impatience? So I have a suspicion, and obviously, I get a lot of suspicions that my ex girlfriend from 2015, 2016 is in fact my stepsister in disguise. And they've been lying and gaslighting me. But I'm guessing that's not so. I'm guessing that's not the case. I mean, I'm comparing. I'm not gonna share. My ex girlfriend from 2015, 2016's photographs, and I'm not gonna share. My stepsister's photographs. But I was comparing them, and I'm like, I mean, I guess they could be the same person. I guess they could be. I mean, they talk differently, they behave differently, but I guess they could be the same person, right? I mean, it's possible. It's possible everybody's lying and gaslighting me. You know, I mean, it's a possibility. So, I mean, okay, if that is true, if that is true, I don't know. So, how bad are the secrets? How bad are the hidden realities? Or is this a delusion? Is this a delusion here? Are the secrets 10 bad? Are the secrets 10 bad? This is you're delusional. Catch it, check it, change it. Your ex girlfriend from 2015, 26. I mean, your ex girlfriend from 2015, 2016 is not your stepsister. They are different people. I'm not going to share the photographs and compare the photographs, but they are different people. So catch it, check it, change it. I'm watching the videos thinking the whole thing is lies and gaslighting that we created together with my ex-girlfriend, and I'm thinking to myself, well, if the whole thing was just like lies, I don't know. Then it makes me wonder if she ever even liked me, if any of what she was doing was sincere. I don't know. I'm talking about my ex-girlfriend from 2015, 2016. Um uh, Her name starts with the letter L, but I'm not going to name her name. Uh, you know, um Dave knows exactly who I'm talking about, though. Dave says, right. And then it makes me wonder if I had any genuine friends, if anybody genuinely liked me, or if everybody hated me, if everybody was two-faced and hated me, if anybody was on my team, if anybody was on my side, like it makes me wonder that. Did anybody have good intentions when it came to me? Or was everybody betraying me? Was everybody a monster behind a mask? Somebody says your ex-girlfriend, Lizzie, seemed to genuinely like you. I mean, I thought I genuinely liked her too. But now I'm getting delusions that she's my stepsister. So, which kind of changes, everything really, if that's true. You know what I mean? So says that's well. I don't know. Nobody's ever confirmed or corroborated that. I'm just coming to a feeling of conviction that it was my stepsister in disguise, and I don't know. Nobody's confirmed and corroborated it. I'm just coming to a feeling of conviction about what I suspect is true. Pete wants to know: did she ever pretend to get stuck in the dryer? I mean, I did wash at her house many times. I don't recall if she ever pretended to get stuck in the dryer. I don't think so. What does that mean? Why do you ask that question? I guess it's possible, but I don't recall that actually happening. What does that mean? Did she pretend to get stuck in the dryer? So it's a thing stepsisters do sometimes. I don't recall that happening, but I mean, it could have happened. It could have happened. I just don't remember. At this point, I kind of want the truth. I want honesty. I want transparency. How about are the secrets? How about are the hidden realities? How angry am I going to be when I discover the truth? Somebody said LOL. Somebody says Andrew. Um, Somebody says it's a 10 out of 10 bad, but not because of lies and gaslighting. It's a 10 out of 10 bad because you wasted your life in a solitary fantasy land. You wasted your life in a troll garden. Like when I discover the truth, am I going to be angry at my mother? Am I going to be angry at my father? Am I just going to be screaming and shouting? Am I going to be like, fuck you, fuck everyone? Or is it going to not be so bad? Here's his, wow, calm down, dude. Splurgel says, come. Pizza's plates will be smashed. Like seriously though, when I discover the truth, will I be so righteously and steaming angry, or is it just not? Or am I just delusional here? Or will I laugh? Will it be good hidden realities? Where I'll be like, ah ha 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 ha, and I'll be like John Cena, like doing a double take, like, whoa, this is bizarre shit. And I'm laughing, and it's not so bad, and everybody lives happily ever after. Or is it going to end with me getting righteously angry, or me laughing and feeling good? Like how is this going to end? Erie asks, what does righteously angry mean? Just like, like steam coming from my head, taking plates and smashing plates, punching holes in the drywall, screaming, fuck you. I guess that's what righteously angry means. Is this really as bad as I'm imagining it to be, or somebody says you're going to get the new medication figured out tomorrow. Your ex-girlfriend from 2015, 2017, 2015, 2016, Lizzie, is not your stepsister, Shanae. They're different people. And catch it, check it, change it. Toggle the emotional switch off. They are not the same person. They are not the same person. So when I discover the truth, how angry am I going to be? Am I going to be angry, or am I going to be happy? How angry am I going to be? I mean, stop coming to a feeling of conviction they're the same person and they were lying. This is delusional. This is fucking delusional. They're not the same person. They're two entirely different people. They're not even the same person. So catch it, check it, change it. Catch it, check it, change it. Don't come to a feeling of conviction about suspicions. Guys. Catch it, check it, change it. So Erie says, we already went through this. Miley Cyrus is Hannah Montana. Yeah, we did that yesterday. We did not 2 days ago or 3 days ago. We were saying how my stepsister is Hannah Montana. And, Lizzie's clearly not Hannah Montana, and my stepsister's clearly not Hannah Montana. So catch it, check it, change it. We did this a few days ago. The same thing, only now it's just different people. So at this point, I'm just gonna assume everybody's being honest and transparent with me. I'm just gonna take people's word at face value. I'm just gonna try to trust and believe people. I'm just gonna try to, I'm gonna try to say, Lizzie is Lizzie, Shanae, my stepsister is Shanae. My father is telling me the truth. My mother is telling me the truth. My stepfather is telling me the truth. Nobody is lying to me. I'm just gonna go with that mentality here. Until proven otherwise, I'm just going to believe everything is face value. There are no hidden realities. I don't want to be delusional. Think of it as at face value. Try not to solve the puzzle. Try to think of everything at face value. No, I thought they were both the same person, just wearing different disguises. All right, guys. All right, guys. All right, should I call Poppy and get take my medication? I think it's time. We haven't done a Poppy medication. So it says call Poppy and do the medication. All right. I got a new phone, by the way. Thankfully, Erie didn't steal it from my doorstep. My new phone came. Do I have Signal installed? Okay, here we go. Continue. Oh, I gotta put in my number. Okay. What is my PIN number to Signal? No, incorrect PIN. Shoot. What the fuck is my PIN number on Signal? Continue. Okay. Oh, now they want me to put in a fucking verification code? Okay, but it just... Okay. Incorrect PIN! Damn it! What the fuck is my PIN? Oh, here we go. I'm on Signal now. Now let's call my father. Robert Kowalski. Okay, I'm calling my father here. Ring-a-ling-ling-ling, ring-a-ling-ling-ling. See if he picks up. I guess I'm not taking my medication tonight. Ring-a-ling-ling-ling, ring-a-ling-ling-ling. He's not picking up. I'm getting ghosted by Poppy. He says, I wonder if Poppy's on the date. I'll try calling him again. Hey, how you doing? So I'm on with the inpatients, so don't talk about your plans for world domination, all right?
All right, sounds like a good plan.
Erie says hi to Poppy.
Hey, everyone.
My father says hey. Okay,
Yeah.
so I got my medication here. I got my Abilify. I'm going to take it on camera for you. Okay. Do you want to do a question and answer with the inpatients after this?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I'll call you back. But you have to mute your phone and not be on speaker. That's just the two requests here. Okay, I took the Abilify. I'm going to call you back on your regular number. Mute.
Let me ask you one question though.
Yeah.
When do you start the new
I don't have the new medication yet. So I'm going to call you back on your other number, and mute your TV and take me off speaker. Okay. Here we go.
Hoy,
Hoy hoy, how you doing?
good. Hey, how's your new phone?
I think it's going well. So far.
It sounds clear. It sounds really clear. And the live feed that we did just then,
Yeah.
there was no problems with it tonight.
Yeah, I guess my new phone is kicking a kick in.
Yep.
So Erie wants to. Well, I mean, this is probably an inappropriate question, but Erie asks, "How was your Thanksgiving?"
I didn't get to eat any turkey or any food at all.
Dave says, "Hey, Poppy," he gives you a fist bump. Do you give a fist bump back to Dave?
Yeah, I just did. With my right hand.
My father gave Dave a fist bump.
Oh, how was Erie's Thanksgiving?
Erie, how was your Thanksgiving? Dave says, "Thanks."
Oh, you're welcome. And what was Erie's favorite food at her Thanksgiving feast?
Erie, what was your favorite food at your Thanksgiving feast? Erie says her Thanksgiving was good. Her favorite was the green bean casserole.
Oh my!
The green bean casserole. Yeah, yeah. She seems like a troll, right?
Somewhat
of a troll, yes.
Wow. That's good. I mean, that's cool. Dave, what was Dave's favorite?
Dave, what was your favorite? What was your favorite food? We're getting a lot of dead air by the impatience. He likes the pies. He only likes the pies.
Oh, that's interesting because I was just going to ask them what was their favorite pies.
Yeah, I think the pumpkin pie, the apple pie are some good ones. Oh, Corbin asks. Well, I'm not going to ask that question because it's Corbin asks if I'm your favorite son, but no, I wouldn't want you to rank Steven or I to be greater. I would want you to put us equal. So I don't want you to have a favorite son. I want you to put Steven and I both on the same pedestal.
And you both are.
Yeah.
But I've known you longer.
That's true, but still, I don't like ranking sons one greater than the other. So I would want you to rank Steven exactly on par with me.
Exactly. Yeah, and you know what? I like everybody. I like everybody the same. Everybody has their highs and lows, and
yeah. I mean, as long as your love for me and other siblings is exactly the same, then I think that's a wonderful thing.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
Yeah.
Even though, let me ask you this question.
Okay.
Who is better at poolside dancing?
I am the reigning and defending poolside dancing champion. The last year we did poolside dancing, I was victorious. And I believe Stephen refused to do the walk of shame to the hotel. So I've held the poolside dancing championship for the past 20 years.
Oh, yeah. Without a doubt.
I mean, Stephen won the first 2 years. I won the last year. And yeah, I mean, it's a best of 7 competition. 4 dances wins. My father's the judge. Obviously, I had the stroke. And Stephen had the piano player. That was Stephen's dance, actually. Stephen had the. You jumped in the water. You strike the pose. I remember your friend said, "You guys were sober when you did this," and you were like, "Yeah, we were completely sober." It was a little bit like sensationalistic wrestling meets hot dog eating contest, where it was kind of like wild and crazy extreme sports, and it was fun. It was fun on vacation, and we cut wrestling promos before the competition, and yeah, it was definitely one of the highlights of the vacation. I found, and we looked forward to the poolside dancing competition every year, and it was like wrestling promos that we would cut, and we would dance by poolside. Then we would jump in the pool, and the lifeguard was like, "Oh, what are you guys doing?" And he's like, "I'm working on a rap CD, and I'm trying to make the cheddar."
And that's right, cheddar.
Cheddar, the lifeguard, yeah.
Hey, let me ask you this question.
Yeah.
Does your computer can you record videos on your computer somehow?
Yeah. Why?
If I find those, if I dig out the 8mm films of the poolside dancing.
Yeah.
Could we plug that into your computer and you can record it somehow?
I would have. I mean, it would be great to transfer that over and get digital copies of the poolside dancing. We don't want that footage to get lost. We want to get that from the archive. Obviously, I would have to get some equipment to transfer VHS over to digital. But yeah, the poolside dancing footage actually exists. It's just never been transferred over to digital, to my knowledge.
Exactly.
So we got to do that. We have vacation videos too, home movies. That would be great to transfer over to digital too. So there is some lost footage out there that hopefully we're able to save before it gets destroyed.
Oh yeah, especially the PSD.
Yeah, the PSD, poolside dancing.
Yeah, that's something that I have to. I have to make it a mission to.
Yeah, I mean, we don't want the PSD to get lost. Nobody wants the PSD to get lost.
Oh no, without a doubt.
No, that's too good to lose.
Oh, we have some classic videos too.
Yeah, it was PSD 2004. I think PSD 2005 was the final year, or maybe 2006. I think 2005 was the final year, and that was the year I won. So I've held the PSD championship for 19 years.
Yeah, hey, you're the reigning champ.
I'm the reigning champion of PSD. Do you think Stephen will do it? Like, do you think if we could get him to dance on camera again? I don't think that'd be
nice, but I don't think he would.
I don't think that's happening.
No. So yeah, you're the undisputed champion.
I'm the undisputed champion of poolside dancing. Yes. And the loser has to take the walk of shame back to the motel room.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
Yeah.
The walk of shame.
The walk of shame. Yeah. While you heckle them, yeah, you got to take the walk of shame back to the motel room.
Oh yeah. And that one year, Stephen almost won, but yeah, the piano player just was his downfall.
Yeah, the piano player was the downfall. Poppy doesn't like the piano player for whatever reason. Okay. Any more question? Somebody says, I bet you Poppy was a poolside dancing champion in his day, they say.
Oh, of course.
Dave, he says, Poppy says, of course. Poppy was the announcer. Poppy was the like the guy in charge. I guess Poppy was the Vince McMahon of poolside dancing, so to speak. He was the one who owned the promotion. I was the final champion. However, the first 2 years, I believe my brother won. So
yeah, he had a streak going.
Yeah, he had a streak going. Yeah.
But yeah, so since my favorite dance of all time.
What was your favorite dance of all time?
Can you guess?
The stroke.
Yes.
Yeah, the stroke. Let me do that for the people. Yeah, this is the stroke here. And this is the piano player. So those are two of the dances. Yeah, we got to bring that back. You know, so I know, like when we showed it to one of my father's friends, he's like, "You guys were sober when you did this." I know I probably shouldn't drink on my medication, but something tells me alcohol would make this a whole lot funner.
was that Trent?
Yeah, that was your friend Trent. We would show him the poolside dancing every year, and he would make. I think he said, like, "You guys were sober when you did this," and you were like, "Yeah." Sure enough, we were.
Yeah, that was a good time.
Yeah, good times.
Yeah, we got to convince Steve to do it again.
Exactly.
Yeah, so I made just going back to Thanksgiving, I made I usually bake and cook. This year I didn't make a quiche, but you know what? I made a banana cream pie.
Oh.
And unfortunately, I made it the morning of, and it didn't set, and it was still really like watery or liquidy.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, it didn't. It didn't make an appearance, but it finally did set, and I enjoyed it. I like bananas.
Yeah, bananas are good. Bananas are good, definitely. Somebody wants to know if you've ever made marijuana brownies.
No, I haven't.
He hasn't. Somebody says banana cream pie is great. Somebody says banana cream pie is great.
Oh, yeah. It came out really nice. I did it with the graham cracker crust. And I used these vanilla wafers. Very good. I gave it 2 thumbs up.
So I'm gonna change gears to a more serious topic here. Lately I'm gonna try to accept things at face value. I'm gonna try to not, think there are hidden realities. I'm gonna try to think everybody's being honest and transparent with me. And I think that's a good way to be. You know what I mean? Try to think everybody's just being honest with you.
Hey, that's how you move forward in life, you know?
Yeah.
And instead of, there's an old saying, in a car, why is the windshield so much bigger than the rearview mirror? And that's because the future is the bright and the big picture. And looking in the rearview mirror, the small...
No, I mean, I understand, but I mean, I feel like I don't want to feel like there's a puzzle that I have to solve, that people have been lying and gaslighting me and orchestrating and doing things to me premeditatedly that are nefarious. And I mean, I just basically want to think everybody had good intentions. Everybody, nobody was leading me down a dark path. Everybody had good intentions, and there's no puzzle to solve. You, Mom, Dale, and so on. Everybody had good intentions, and That's the fact of the matter, you know.
That is the fact of the matter.
Yeah.
You know, you protest at times that there were hidden agendas, or you jump to different things about what happened. But when push comes to shove, there's no facts. You don't have any facts. It's all your mind just trying to.
No, I mean, I mean, I'm not looking for a Supreme Court case, but obviously, I'm looking for the truth from my parents. Like, if you guys had nefarious intentions with any of the medications, like pharmacological abuse, I'd want you to tell me that, But you say you don't.
Of course, and that's why I've always said to you,
Yeah.
You're my son. I mean, I would do, and I have done anything for you. I mean, whenever you needed something, and and with Ma too. I mean, we're always there for you.
Right.
Even to this day.
Right.
And why would that change, or why would we want anything? That scenario to change.
No, I guess you wouldn't. So I need to realize it's delusions. It's coming to feelings of conviction about my suspicions. There are no hidden realities. You and Mom always had good intentions when it came to me.
That is correct. And we still do.
And you still do.
We'd do anything for you, Andy.
Right. Nobody pharmacologically abused me with premeditated intent. That's just complete delusions.
That is correct.
That is correct. Okay, fair enough. So we'll change topics. We discussed poolside dancing. We discussed pharmacological abuse. I guess that could about do it. Do you have anything? Somebody's talking about the Cobenfy. What do you think about the new medication Cobenfy? I guess you don't know much about it. A lot of people don't know much about it. It's brand new. Apparently,
based on like the research I did on it online and talking with Coplin at the end of your
session.
Sessions, correct? It seems like it's a clear medication, or it's a medication with no side effects, or it seems like what I was reading, how like the old medications that people are on, that you were on, I mean, it dated back 20, 30, 40 years, and this is a new medication that has taken all of the good things from the medications and refined it into a clear medication.
Yeah.
So, I mean, having said, I hope I explained it correctly, but having said that, that's excellent. I mean, you know what? If it solves certain, I guess.
Yeah. So
receptors. It acts on different receptors in your mind, and it's a the side effects are none to speak of.
Right.
I don't know if I clearly explained, medication, because I'm not an expert on the medications, but everything I've read about it and everything that.
I mean, obviously, discussing this like this, did you and Mom, when I was taking the mega regimen of medication, there was no nefarious intent to pharmacologically abuse me to take tons of medications. You and Mom always had good intentions, correct?
No, matter of fact, you would go into Coplin's office and you would say, like, you would say, like, oh, you had side effects on this, you'd have side effects doing this, you didn't like this, you didn't like that, and Coplin would listen to you and say, okay, we could solve those problems by.
Okay, but like for example, mom would send Dr. Coplin emails and get medications like lithium prescribed.
No.
Yes, definitely. And I'm sure the emails coming from Mom's account even exist. She would say, "Oh, Andrew threw a pot lid at my car. We need medication for him." And Coplin would say, "Let's add the lithium. Let's let's say it's true. Mom got medication prescribed, but nobody had nefarious intentions. I was over
You know
medicated
what?
for a while, but
You know what?
it's true. The medications were prescribed because of mom, and
No. You're.
I mean, let's call a spade a spade. I didn't want to take that much medication, and it was mom, but she had good intentions.
But you know what?
And
That was between you and your doctor. I mean, you know what?
I mean, realistically, it was mom who got the medications prescribed.
No.
Yes,
No.
yes. I mean, and if you think otherwise, I don't want to take this medication right now. It's mom who's forcing me to take it. It's just a fact. You know.
There's a difference between.
They say it could be learned helplessness. You know, obviously,
No.
while living here. Hear me
out for 1 second.
The alternative is homelessness or psychiatric
Stop.
hospital. But realistically, I didn't want to take the fucking medication. It was mom.
Don't curse at me. Please don't curse. There's a difference between want and need. You know, in life we don't want to do things.
All right.
But there's a need for things to be done. Want and need.
Fair enough, but you might say I needed it, but it was mom who thought I needed it, and I think I was over medicated. But okay, let's change the topic. Let's agree to disagree here. Realistically, it was mom who got the medications prescribed.
No.
Yeah, it was.
Okay, don't argue with me. Please.
Do you think I wanted to take all that medication? Oh, yeah, I was thrilled to take that shit. It was mom who forced me to take it. And that's just a fact.
All right, if you think.
It's just a fact. It was mom who forced me to take that mega regimen of medication, and I was over medicated. But her intentions were not nefarious. So okay.
Like I said, there's a difference between wants and needs.
Right.
And you need medication, Andrew. It's not.
If you think I need medication and nobody had nefarious intentions, then fair enough. But don't go saying it was my choice to take that mega regimen, because it wasn't.
No, because you didn't want. You don't want to.
Right.
You don't want to take. You don't want to take your Abilify now. But there's a difference between want and need. You need medication, and the medication helps you, and that's what the look was for. When you're taking the medication, it's not like breaking a bone in your body where they set the bone and 5 weeks, 8 weeks later, you can take the cast off, the bones are set, you do a little rehab, and everything is fine.
Okay, well, let's change the topic.
Let me finish though, please.
Yeah, maybe you're probably not coming in clearly. With the cell phone anyway. Okay, it's okay. First off, Dr. Kaplan isn't like Dr. Nick from The Simpsons. He's not a negligent moron. He knows what he's doing. He knows the medications. He knows the research. He wouldn't prescribe something that could cause cancer or dementia or God knows what else. He knew what he was doing. So, we didn't have Dr. Nick, prescribing the medications. And if you don't know who Dr. Nick is, he's like a negligent moron, basically.
And that's why he always discussed with you the change of medications and
right.
such, because he was looking for the best medications to help you.
Right.
And that was always the case.
So nobody had nefarious intentions. Okay. So, and that's what I have to accept.
That's true. All right.
All right. So I don't say what we're doing. I'll see you tomorrow. All right. So yeah. Thanks for the conversation, and I'll talk to you. I'll see you tomorrow. Love you. Bye. Okay. Adios, my amigos and amigas. Peace out. So he says, "You're lucky they don't put you back in the hospital, my dude." Erie says, "Unsubscribed." Bye. Dave says, "You know." Somebody says, "Andrew gives no fucks." Somebody says, "Andrew, you need a lover." Yeah, man, I need a lover bad. He says, "For real, Andrew needs some intimacy. He's been like involuntarily celibate for his whole life. He's like the 40-year-old virgin." All right, guys. Adios, amigos and amigas. Peace out.